Think of the person or the being who you love the most in the world. Okay, so now write their name down. Now remember a time when they suddenly weren't being perfect. Like they goofed up, they picked a fight, they fell down, they spilled something, or they got old, or they got sick, or they got pregnant, or they yelled at someone, or they were just injured or cussed. And then write down that time when they weren't being perfect. And then after you write it down, just put it in like a short phrase. Like you can write like, and then he did da 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 da, and then just put it out like, when they picked a fight with me. Kind of shorten it into a few words after you write your paragraph. Did you love that person still, even when they did that? Okay, let's try this. Let's see if it works. I want you to write down their name and then write the words when you, and then write down when they were like John, when you picked a fight with me, write down picked a fight with me. I never stopped loving you. I loved you when you, and then you fill in the blank, picked a fight with me. And you will always be part of my soul. For me, I'd say to my 84-year-old auntie who just died, Gracie, when you got dementia and lost your memory, I always loved you. I never stopped loving you. I loved you when you had dementia, and I loved you when you lost your memory and couldn't remember your name. You will always be part of my soul. So I want you to look at what you wrote. Can you say the same thing about yourself or to yourself? Because that's what God says to you every time you blame yourself and every time you judge yourself and every time you hurt yourself by blaming yourself. So every time you hurt yourself by judging yourself, God feels that hurt when you hurt yourself in that same way. I remember when this is 20 years ago, I was a crazy evil slut. And I felt so much shame. And God said, but you'll always be part of my soul. And so part of his soul is the shame that I carry. If I'm still learning from my shame, because it hones me, it makes me a better person, I will carry it. If I'm done, I release it. It's like when you grieve for the loss of someone you love, you never stop being sad that they're gone. So the grief stays the same size, but the love that you have for yourself and them is so big, it can carry that loss. You grow bigger beyond your loss.